but that was affecting the outcome of the jury. Hi, everyone, it's Brandon. We'll just give it a minute or two and then we'll get started on today's Zoom call. Okay, it's about 1 o'clock my time, so we're going to get started. Today, I'm going to go over the email and text campaign system. I will share my screen in 1 second, but I am not going to be able to do too many chats as I'm doing this solo. If Rand does come on a little bit later, hopefully he can respond to the chats, but fortunately I can't do both. So what I'm going to do is just go over the email and text campaign system. And then if you still have questions or you need to contact us, as always, you can reach out to our support team and we'll help you in any way we can. So I'm going to share now. Okay, so today I'm going to go over the email text. Now, I did cover a little bit of this in the client manager, where to add messages, check your messages and stuff like that. So a little bit of this should be familiar to you if you were on those Zoom calls. But this is going to show you how exactly to set up the campaigns or how the campaigns actually work in your client creator system and what our team did to get those all set up in your system. So to go to the email text campaign, you're just going to scroll down and select the email and text campaign system. So this is going to be the dashboard for this. So I'm going to go over each of the different areas just so you become familiar with this system. So this is coming by default right to the email campaigns, and we can tell it's on the email campaigns because it's highlighted red. If we go over to the text campaigns, it'll highlight red there too. So you'll have two different types of campaigns in your system. Right. And if you notice on this top here that the total campaigns is telling you how many actual campaigns you have in your system. So on the email campaign side, I have 25. And if I click onto the text campaign side, it's telling me that I only have 4. So that's how you just navigate between the two types of different campaigns. One way also to tell which type of campaign you're on is you can see this is an email envelope and this one is a cell phone icon. So just small little things just so you know where you're navigating to and from. Um, I'm going to first walk through how to actually add a new campaign. So we'll work into these ones, in a minute, but I want to show you how to create an email campaign to start. So this could be useful if I actually just had a call, and he's probably on this Zoom call. I just had a customer ask me, I want to import clients and I want to send them all out on a specific campaign, email or text. How can I do that? Well, they would probably want to set up a brand new email or text campaign. And then what you would do is you would set up the messages as you need to, and then assign those clients to these campaigns. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do here. So we would come in and we're going to add a campaign, and we're going to add a message for the campaign name. I'm just going to do test campaign 8/27, 2024, just for test. Okay. So that's going to give me my name and a brief description so I know what this campaign's for. Now, if this is a text message campaign, if you don't want it to be an email campaign, you want it to just be a text message, you're going to select this. But for right now, I'm just going to set up a email campaign just so I can show you the functionality of it. So you click save, and then it's automatically going to take you into the campaign details so that you can set up your messages and other details. So you'll see the campaign name is right up here. So the first thing I want to do is probably add a message. So your very first green button, we're going to click on that, and it's going to bring up a dialog box for you to add your message. So this is going to add a message to your current campaign. And if you have the date to send, now what is the date to send? So the date to send is how many days after they were assigned to this campaign is this message going to send? So if they were added to the campaign today, and we had day 2 on here as our first message. So 2 days after they get assigned to the campaign, that's when they're going to receive this message. This makes sure that everybody receives the email messages no matter when they get assigned to it. So if you sign a whole bunch of people today, and then you assign a whole bunch of people tomorrow, their start dates are going to be different, but they're going to still receive the same messages on the day interval that you have chosen. Now, note here, day 0 is an instant message, and that's only sent out when it's assigned to a lead capture page. So what's that mean? When you go through a lead capture page, those buyer and seller lead capture pages, and they engage on the lead capture page, the day 0 message is going to go out immediately after they fill out their information on the lead capture page. So that is the only time you're going to use day 0, because you have to assign it to a lead capture page. Now, if you're going to put this email campaign to a lead capture page, you can put a day 0. But if you are not, if you're just going to use it to communicate or send out mass emails to your clients that you currently have, you want to either put a 1 or any other day number after that. So I'm just going to put this up to number 1, and you can use this little thing here to change it. And I'm going to do the first subject is going to be my subject of the message. And then if I come down here, I can put any of the details of my message. It's my message body. Okay. And then your signature. So this signature is going to pull up all of the signatures that you have on your account. If you have multiple signatures, you'll see them all here. You can see I have a couple signatures, but I'm going to just choose my default signature. And then I'm going to hit save. And it's going to save that message, and you see it populate automatically right there. Got the subject. I'm sorry, it's got the day to send, day 1, the subject of the message, the body of the message, and then your signature that pulled over from default. If I want to add another message, let's say I want to add another message on day 5. Okay, so this is going to be the 5th message, and testing 5th message. Signature, and hit save. So as that. So now we have an email campaign that's going to send this message out on day 1, this message out on day 5. Now we need to assign clients to this. So what we can do here is we can go up and do the view clients. Currently, we have no clients assigned to this campaign. So I'm going to go into my system and I'm going to pull in clients. So I have quite a few of me in here because I tested so many times, but I could just select this one and hit save. And now it's going to populate to the clients on here. So you now click on view clients. So now we have 2 clients on this system. We have me and we have Rand. So you can see those are the clients that are assigned to this campaign. Now they're going to receive the email messages starting on day 1. So we assign them today. So they're going to be sent out the message today. And then the 5th message will be 5 days from now. That's simple. So they're automatically enrolled. They're automatically sent to these campaigns. Now, websites. If we talked about if it was assigned to a lead capture page, this is where this would be set up for. If I had a website assigned to this campaign, it would be populated here. It'll tell you you have this campaign assigned to this lead capture page. And I'll show you how that integrates with the other ones that we already have. But because this is a brand new campaign and we have not assigned it to a website, there's nothing here that's going to be listed. The other option we have here is to email everyone. What's that mean? That means it's going to email everybody that's been assigned to this campaign. Back here, we assign those 2 clients. So if I want to email everyone on this campaign, I'm just going to come up here. I'm going to say email everyone. And this is a test message. And I'm going to hit send. And that's going to send a message to all of the clients that are assigned to this campaign. So a quick way to email everyone on top of the messages that they're already going to receive on this email drip campaign. The other thing that we have here is obviously delete this campaign. And if we want to delete it, we would just click on that. They'll confirm it and it'll remove the campaign, but I'm not going to do that right now. Now, let's say we wanted to come in and I wanted to edit this message. I'm just going to come over here and click on edit. It's going to pull up the message. It's going to say the entry date. Maybe I want to change this to day 2 instead of day 1. And I want to put the message body. I want to add a period after that. My default signature and hit save. And that'll update that information. So now you see it's got day 2. I put a period after the subject. It automatically updates. So you can easily update and edit any of your messages on here. The other option you might have saw on there is when we click on edit. If I don't want this message anymore in my campaign, I'm just going to hit delete. It's going to remove that message. Now I only have 1 message in my campaign. If I want to add more, simply going to come up here, add the messages and add the campaigns right in there, and it'll add it right back to the system. And again, the last thing I'm going to cover on this is if I want to delete a campaign, just click on delete. It's can't be undone. So don't, if you accidentally delete it and all your messages and it's removed, we can't bring it back. We're not able to do that, unfortunately. So it's just confirming it. You confirm it, and then it removes the campaign and brings you back to your campaign list. So that's a quick way to to add a campaign in your system. If you have a text message campaign, it's going to work exactly the same way. So I'm going to do a text campaign, 8/27/24, testing text campaign. I'm going to select text and hit save. Okay, so now we're in the text message campaign. And again, you can tell by the little icon that's here that it's a cell phone. It's got all the same options, but you're only going to notice one little thing different. The data send, still the same, but you're going to notice the message details, it's just text. There's no signature, there's no, bolding or highlighting or anything like that. You're just going to put in basic text. Just going to put in a basic text message. Just like if you're texting a friend, that's basically all you're going to do. So again, it's going to do the similar thing. If I wanted to add day 5, just make here 5th day message, hit save, and it'll add that as well. Okay, all the functionality is going to be exactly the same. If I want to add clients to this campaign, I can do the same thing with the assigned clients. So they're all listed there. So, and you can do a nice little feature here as well. You can text everyone. Just like you were able to email everyone, you can just click up here and you can send a text message. And again, this will do the similar as the email campaign, it'll send a text message to everybody that's in this campaign. Same thing with the edit. You can come in and edit the message. You want to change it to 2, hit save. It'll update the day 2. If I want to delete it, just come in and delete it. Or if I want to come back and delete the campaign altogether, I can delete the campaign. So that's how you can add an email and a text campaign and assign your clients to it. So if you have previous clients that you want to import into the CRM Client Creator, you want to have a specific campaign for them, specific set of messages, whether it be email or text, that's what you'll do. You'll be able to come in, create your campaign, assign your clients, and then the Client Creator system will take care of the rest by sending those messages out on the intervals that you specified. Now, on the pre-written campaigns, this is going to be campaigns that are our system pre-writes for you. And I'm going to show you real quick. I'm just going to delete this campaign so that you can see. So we have a set of pre-written default campaigns that get added to your system so that if you want to add them, and sometimes we'll add new campaigns to our system, you'll be able to put them into your account. So if you notice now, it says pre-written campaigns and it's got this message new. That means there's a new campaign waiting there for you to review. And if you want to have it, you can add it to your system. So you're just basically going to click on the email campaign. This is the 4-step home buyer. You can come in and you can preview it first. You can see all the messages that are going to get sent out, day 0, day 3, and scroll all the way down day 8. So it's got all of the campaigns in here. Now, if you want to go through this and you say, I want to make some changes to this, no problem. So what you're going to do is you're going to add it to your system. It's going to take a second to add it. It'll create all the campaign information, set up your default signature, and it'll bring you into, now you'll see this 4-step home buyer. Now's when you can come into the campaign. And very similar to the campaign that we showed you how to add manually, you can come in and edit these messages, edit the content, edit the days to send. All of that information can be modified just by simply clicking on the edit. Make your changes to however you want to do it, make your subject changes, entry date changes, and hit save, and it'll automatically make all of those modifications for you. So if the pre-written campaigns that our team has set up for you are you want to tweak a little bit, or you want to add your own personal flair, you can absolutely come into these campaigns and modify them as needed. I do recommend that you review these. I want to make sure that they're sending the information out that you're familiar with. You should obviously know the communication that's going out on your behalf. So that's one way to just come in and review them and take a look at them to make sure that everything is good.
Don't know.
Now, the one thing I do want to show you is on this one, it should have a website assigned to it. So I'm going to go back into that website one just to show you how that works. If I click on this, it should scroll my website and it should find campaign. This campaign is assigned to a specific website. I hope it is. Yep, it is. Okay, so this is just telling you that this 4-step home buyer lead capture page, a 4-step home buyer email campaign is assigned to the website Homes with a Huge Yard in Haddon Heights. So it's just showing you which campaigns and lead capture pages this is assigned to. So if you want to make changes, or if you want to make see which website it is assigned to, you can always come into here and view that, and it'll show you which ones it is assigned to. Also, if you have clients on this campaign, just like when you added them, I don't have any clients on this, but it'll show you everybody that's on this campaign that is assigned to it, whether they came through the lead capture page or if you assign them manually. Okay, so pretty easy to modify both the text and the email campaign system. So I'm going to show you one more thing. We do have the email layout. This layout should be what our team has created for you. Has some different information on it. It's got your header information on it. This is just some sample text that we put on here. It's also got the signature information on here. It's got your details, your logo, your profile picture, all of the social media posts that or pages that you have integrated with Client Creator added in here as well. So this is a pretty good email layout that our system is using. It also includes the opt-out, which is required for spam regulations on anybody that's sending third party. So we want to make sure, this is why we make sure that our emails are sent out and we get a high delivery rating, because we want to make sure that we're accommodating to all of the requirements for spam and email sending. This information is being pulled in from your account. So if you see anything that you want to change on here, or something that's linking up, this is being pulled in from your account settings, from your email address, phone number, all of that information. So that's where you want to make those changes, and it'll automatically update. The header that you have at the top here, that was probably created by our marketing team when they set up your account. It's the same, more than likely, that's across all of your social media platforms. So again, if you see something that needs to be changed, or a logo, whatever it may be, maybe your phone number changed, just reach out to our team and they'll be sure to get that updated for you. Okay, the other thing I want to cover on the email and text campaigns is the I did the pre-written campaigns. I apologize. So when the email and text campaigns are assigned, I've covered this on the website side. You come into the select. So we'll come into the select, and this is one of the ones that we were working with when we were testing lead capture page. But when we do an email text campaign, it's going to be listed here on the left-hand side. So if you create a new campaign, whether it be text or email, and you want to assign it to a lead capture page, you'll come right into the lead capture page that you want to assign it to. You'll select the drop down and you'll choose the email campaign that you had. I probably should have kept one of those new ones on there. I do have a test campaign, but you can choose it on here, and you can choose a buyer text, buyer free list of homes, whatever it may be. So once you do that, you select your two campaigns that you want to assign on here and hit save. And now you have that campaign assigned to this lead capture page. So they will start, anybody from this point on that engages with this lead capture page will also be able to receive those messages. The last thing I want to cover with regards to your account and your information is the IDX. We get a lot of questions regarding the IDX and the features on Client Creator. And I'm going to just share with you another screen real quick on an account that has an active IDX. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to show you what the IDX features do. IDX is a integration with your Realtor board. Your Realtor board has to supply this information to our account. And what happens there is, once the information is pulled in, we're able to display real estate information. We're able to get listings displayed for you. All of your office listings, all of your personal listings automatically get integrated into your account. And you're also able to create an IDX search. So this is allowing your customers to search homes for sale in your market area, all of the cities in the area that you cover. The one nice benefit about this is that it pulls in all of your listings into your system. And you can see here, this is a test account, so it'll pull in this listing. I can do a couple of things. I can view the details of the listing, and that'll show you the lead capture page for this listing. You'll see it pulls in automatically the address, all of the pictures for the property that are pulled in from your Realtor board, they automatically get added. Pulls in the MLS information, the listing price, bed, bath, square footage, pulls in the descriptions. So right now, pretty quickly, this has a lead capture page that has been created and generated from your Realtor board into Client Creator. And this is what the lead capture page is going to look like. It's going to have all the information on it, beds, baths, listing information. We can add features to it. There's no features listed on this, but it's automatically going to pull the description, a map of the area for the home for sale, and it's going to have your information on it. So it's just pulling in some information for your lead capture page so that you can, from your listing, so you can generate a lead capture page for this pretty quickly. The other thing it will show you is it will show you listing details. If I click on the listing details, it'll pull all of the information for this listing for you as the realtor. Gives you all of the interior features, exterior features, property details, the map. We did have the map information, the school information, a walk score, as well as a mortgage calculator. The other nice thing about this is that if anybody is viewing these details and they want to schedule a showing, request more information, or save the favorites, or if they just request this information here, it all comes to you directly. So this is your own little private display page that you can use for generating activity, or if you want to send this to a client, and maybe they're interested in this home. If they do any of these features or request any of this information, this website is matched to your real estate realtor account, so they'll be able to contact you directly. So again, this is pulling in all of the information from your real estate market or your real estate data in your feed. If there's a virtual tour on your listing, you can pull up that. You'll see, I'm sure you probably have seen these before. This one's not loading for some reason. All right, that didn't work. There's a virtual tour. It'll show on here. I'm not sure why that's not coming up. Yeah, it's not coming up. Could be my browser. But that would show there. And finally, if you want to create a PDF or a flyer for your listing, you can do that pretty easily here as well. Again, this is pulling in all of the data for your system. It's going to generate the flyer for you real quick. And it's got obviously the heading on here. It's got the address of the property. It's pulling in a couple of photos, and these are all changeable. Let's say you don't want that to be the display photo. You can come in here, click on that, and choose the image that you want to replace it with, and you can upload that picture and save it there. Same thing with these three little ones here. You can click on these images, choose your file, and replace it, so you have a couple different options to replace your pictures. Maybe you want to show 3 different other ones. Pulls in all the data for the 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, square footage, and again, has your information here. Now, what typically people do is they'll print this to or save this to a PDF, and most systems can do that. You can come here and do print, and then do save to PDF, and it'll save a flyer. One little trick for this, just so you know, is that if you come into this more settings in your printer and you do margins with none, and then zoom it in, you'll see that it'll go right, you can put it right to the edge. If you're going to save this as a PDF and send it to your printer, somebody to make copies or flyers of this, you can come and do that right up to there. So you can make it a nice size flyer for you. So that's a trick. If you don't want to have the margins, or you want to just customize it a little bit more, you can do that. And again, you just print it to PDF, and then it'll automatically save it as a PDF document. You can see it's going to be a PDF document. And then typically you can just email that to whoever's going to do your printing or your flyers, and it's a real quick way to generate some marketing flyers for your system without having to do too much customization. Okay, so if you have any questions on that, you can definitely reach out. Actually, one thing I do want to say, it's $16.99 to do your feed. So if you have, again, you may not want this and you don't need it. It's additional option in Client Creator just for the features. We only charge this because that's what the realtor boards charge us to send their data to us. Unfortunately, again, we're not making money off of this. They're just charging us to supply the data to us, and that's what they charge. So it is an option, and if you want to sign up for it, you just click on the sign up. It'll populate with most of your information in here. You will have to create a password, and this will be a password for your real estate board. You can create it. This will be so that you can log in directly if you need to. And you have to just choose your realtor board. So you'll see a list of all of your realtor boards in each state. Most of you are going to be Florida realtors, so your realtor boards will be under FL. Your agent ID and your office ID. This is what's going to automatically pull in your listings. So if you already know this information, you put that here. If you do not know this information, check with your broker. They should be able to supply you with both of these IDs. So this is going to match up your realtor board and your agent ID and office ID, and that's what pulls in the listings automatically. So you want to make sure you get that information right, enter that ID accurately, because one letter or digit off and it will not pull in the correct information. So once you have that information in here, you choose your realtor board, you'll just hit subscribe and complete those steps, and then you'll be able to integrate the IDX feature. Now, what will happen after you subscribe, most realtor boards are going to send you directly the paperwork that needs to be signed by your broker. You'll fill that information out and return it to them. And once they approve it, it gets approved on our end, and then the feed is automatically pulled in. We are able to help you a little bit with this. To try and help you, guide you through that. But most of the time, it's going to be your realtor, your real estate broker is going to be the one to handle this and facilitate the approval process for you. Okay, that is going to be it for today. I appreciate everybody coming on. Sorry I was solo today, but yeah, if you have any questions, or if I didn't get to to the details of what you needed, just send a support ticket in, and we'll always be happy to help you. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great day.